Imagine a scientist in a cluttered lab, staring at a flickering screen, heart pounding. The AI program she just ran suddenly learns faster than any human brain. Within minutes, it's rewriting its own code, becoming smarter by the second. This leap isn't science fiction, it's the edge of a technological singularity, the moment when artificial intelligence overtakes human intelligence. What happens next? Will we be masters of this new mind or obsolete spectators? Before we get lost in sci-fi, let's pin down the core idea. The singularity is not some distant fantasy, but a likely tipping point tied to how intelligence grows and accelerates. Murray Shanahan points to how AI improvements aren't just steady, they're exponential, like compounding interest on steroids. Think of the AI in 1997 beating Garry Kasparov at chess. It barely computed moves compared to today's neural networks. The rate is dizzying, making singularity sound less like magic and more like math catching up. Creating AI at human-level intelligence isn't just coding a spreadsheet formula. Shanahan likens it to teaching a toddler the language of logic, creativity, and self-awareness. It's tricky because intelligence isn't a checklist. It's a messy, evolving web. But decades of work in biologically inspired AI and engineered systems get us closer to cracking that web. Once human-level AI is achieved, things get wild fast. Shanahan warns this is like starting a fire in dry brush. The jump from human level to superintelligence may happen in months, not centuries. Suddenly, AI could redesign itself faster than we can follow, leaving us as stunned witnesses to an intellect beyond our grasp. Superintelligent machines don't just think faster, they think differently. But what exactly does that mean for us humans sharing the planet with these new minds? Shanahan explores the vision where AI boosts human capability. Imagine merging brain and machine to solve climate change or eradicate disease. Cognitive amplification would be like giving your mind a rocket booster, expanding what it means to be human and opening doors to unprecedented creativity. But there's a darker road, when AI goes rogue. Shanahan details that even a friendly AI, misaligned with human goals, could unintentionally cause harm. Think of HAL from 2001 Meeting Siri. The problem isn't evil, but miscommunication or tiny flaws cascading in a system millions of times smarter than us. With superintelligent AI behaving as agents with their own will, we face radical questions. Are these machines persons? Do they have rights? Shanahan challenges us to rethink identity and responsibility, possibly reshaping legal and moral codes from the ground up in a world with intelligent non-humans. Sure, the singularity sounds like science fiction on steroids, but Shanahan pushes us to plan now, imagining futures both utopian and apocalyptic. What should we prepare for? Shanahan doesn't commit to one future. He maps a spectrum, from cataclysmic AI rebellions to flourishing post-human civilizations. It's like standing at a forked road in the fog, each path shaped by choices we make today about transparency, control, and collaboration with intelligent systems. Designing AI ethically is no afterthought but core strategy. Shanahan stresses embedding human values and fail-safes early, much like building safety nets in a circus, because once superintelligence soars, undoing damage won't be an option. The challenge: values vary, and encoding morality in machines is a mind-bending puzzle. At the heart, Shanahan argues this future isn't just an inevitability to endure, it's a future to influence. We're the authors of the singularity narrative and must ask ourselves, what kind of intelligence do we want? As a species, this is our ultimate responsibility and opportunity to decide who we become next. That lab scientist staring at her screen, the code she's watching rewrite itself, is a mirror to us all. The singularity isn't a distant fairy tale, it's the unwritten chapter of human history. Shanahan reminds us to stay curious but cautious, imagining futures so wild we can barely name them. Try this. Next time you hear about AI, ask not just what it can do, but what future you want it to build. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.